The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Toronto Raptors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Sixers are focused on winning titles. Coach Doc Rivers says, "I'm a driven human being. I decided a while ago I no longer want to be in the party. I want to be the party." When you set yourself up that way, you're going to have a ton of disappointment. But it's the only way to go, as far as I'm concerned. Kevin?
Well, they're in the hunt once again, DA. Thanks. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Harden. Here's Van Vliet. It's stolen. Left side, Maxey. Shoots over Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Van Vliet against Harden. Siakam left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes it to Tucker. He kicks to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Barnes outside. The pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Harden. Embiid with it. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Here's Harris. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Trent kicks to Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Harden surveying the D. Tucker the pass to Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Toronto. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Embiid. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple. Outside, Maxey. Over Trent. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Shake Milton is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Harden, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Toronto trailer. And here is Van Vliet. Fires the three. Milton grabs the board. Harden right side. And the shot is good. Harden's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Philadelphia.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
They recover it. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Harrell missing. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. And here's Boucher. Here's Anunoby. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Three-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And this game is tied up now.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Now here's Harden. Jacks up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Harden's got the lead back up to 3 now for Philadelphia. In Toronto, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Over Harden. That one wide left.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Milton the pass to Harrell. Back to Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. Harden against Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Shooting 2. The first free throw is good.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. McDaniels comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And then for Toronto, Young's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And Trent subbed in for Scotty Barnes. And both free throws good for James Harden.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam with it. He's against Tucker. Takes a step back. Siakam, that's good.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Young against Embiid. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, leading by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
You know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. They did what they needed to in Game 1. Got the win, kept home court advantage. Big fella, how important was that?
It's nice, Ernie, but it means nothing. One loss here, and they relinquish home court advantage. Got to stay hungry.
Yeah, they can't sit back and get comfortable. This is when the adjustments are made. They need to be sharp for this one.
Momentum up for grabs. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, home in the paint.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motive.
Now, here's Siakam. Trent outside. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Here's Siakam. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Trent against Maxey. Over Trent. Maxey, no good. Raptors trail by 5. There's the pass to Van Vliet. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Back to Siakam. Trent outside. Over Harden. That shot off the mark. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Pass to Embiid from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. And Toronto has possession. Siakam with it. 5 points in the game. There's 38 seconds left in the third. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Harris. And he lays it straight in. Harris has got his first 2 points.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Van Vliet left side. For 3, Siakam. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harris is out there with Harrell. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. They set the pick. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now McDaniels passes it to Milton. Back to McDaniels. And he gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Milton. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Young sets a screen for Trent. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Van Vliet passes to Achua.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the 4th. Young against Harris. And that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
is off on the first.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for McDaniels. Maxey's checked in for Milton. And it's Harden in for Shake Milton. He hits the second from the line.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
No coverage that time. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 14. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the 76ers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now, Tucker following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on two more.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young is subbed in for Pascal Siakam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. The pass to Milton. From outside the arc. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 19. VanVleet looking around. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the opening stages of the game. What does it mean to have this kind of performance?
I'm happy. I'm happy we won. We played 4 quarters of great basketball. You got to be locked in. You got to have that mindset to where you're just in attack mode every play, and that's what I was in tonight.
You had them on your heels, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Joel Embiid.